Hi, my name's Shannon Hayes, and I am just starting my video diary concerning the product made by Rocca Labs for weight loss. The purpose of me doing a video diary is to really give an honest account of my experiences with this new product. To give you a little bit of my background, I'm 54 years old. I am 5'3¼ and I weigh approximately 170 pounds. Like many of you, this is not my first experience with dieting. Go figure. If you've been on one diet, you've probably been on, I don't know, 700. I had been a normal weight the majority of my life into my early 20s. I had my first child, I gained weight, lost it, and then had a near fatal accident and I gained a considerable amount of weight. With my second child, I was 30 years old, I was watching TV, and I saw an ad for stomach stapling by Dr. Ross Fox Sr. and had really considered having the surgery done. When I spoke to my friends and my family about a possibility of a surgery, and back then they were terrifying and scary, very evasive, I was met with just absolutely a lack of support by a lot of people. A friend of mine came to me and said, you know, this is really serious. Have you thought of going on a diet? I was so taken back. I started to laugh. I said, no, what? Tell me about this mystical thing called a diet. I'd never heard of one before. Consequently, I went through with the surgery and the results were phenomenal. I felt great, I looked great, I was slender, I was healthy, and for many years I maintained a size 6, size 8, and I felt great. I worked out, I was very healthy. Well, into my late 40s, I began to slowly gain weight. I was terrified, of course, began working out, trying to frantically fight down whatever was happening. And as I crept up over 200 pounds, I decided to try another surgery. This time I went to Mexico, had a great experience there, and had a lap band put in. It was not my first preference. I wanted the sleeve, but because of the stapling line, I had to have a lap band instead, or a major gastric bypass. I chose to have the band put in, and for 2 years there were no results. I lost 15 pounds and that was it. So I decided, you know, it's time to really buckle down, get to the gym, get a personal trainer. Just a little heads up for anyone with a band, make sure your trainer is certified and understands all the problems that can result from a band being displaced through exercise. I was doing core body exercises when there was a crackling noise, popping, and I knew that the band had been displaced. The noise was so loud you could hear it outside of my body, and the trainer, she was just stunned. Within 2 hours I began vomiting. The vomiting couldn't be stopped, and because it was a surgery I chose to have, voluntary surgery, my insurance would not cover it being pulled out. Consequently, I lost my job because, of course, you can't vomit at your desk 40 times a day and keep your job. My weight by the time the band was finally removed was 84 pounds, and people were trying to treat me for being anorexic. I was wearing a size 8 little girl pants, hard to believe. But this was quite a catastrophe for me, and that was my first experience with having something that dramatic happen. My entire life was changed, my financial situation, my health. Numerous side effects as if I'd been anorexic for 3 years, so tremendous amount of health issues that I now fight today. So as I began to gain the weight back over the last 2 years since I had the band removed, it's terrifying, right? What's the worst thing that can happen? You're gaining this weight. But I was not prepared to do another surgery. And I have tried every diet since then and have failed to stop the weight gain. So Rocca Labs is something I felt I would try that would be safe and not be a surgery and yet have the benefits as if I had had one. So today is May 29th, 2014. My package has arrived and I look forward to sharing my experiences with all of you. Take care.